Hi everyone, welcome back to another Beyblade Burst Turbo Switchstrike unboxing video, and today we're going to be opening up an Asteroid Zeutron Z3. Pretty happy about getting hold of this. It is one of the better Switchstrike bays out there, and we'll start with our usual and read out what's on the back here. So we've got our energy layer. And it is a right spinning energy layer indicated by that little symbol there, and we've got a image letting us know that this does have a gimmick to it involving some ball bearings, and we'll talk about that a bit more once we get him opened up. And then down to our forge disc, so two-part forge disc, so disc and frame, and then our performance tip, which is Hasbro's version of, I believe that's Revolve, and it does have that free spinning sort of frame to its base shown there. And then our stats here are 2 to attack, so not really an attacking bay, and then 2 to burst, so low chance of bursting, 1 to defense, 7 to weight, so pretty high on the weight, 1 to agility, and 11 to stamina, so that's off the scale there. So yeah, really a long-lasting bay, and that's it for that. We'll get him open up and have a better look at everything, and then finish off with a test launch. Okay, we're out of our packaging now, and we'll have a look at the layer first. So for that, we've got Asteroid Zeutron, and I actually don't mind this colouring that they've got here for that. That purple's pretty nice colour, and that orange surprisingly ties in pretty well with it. And you can see we've got those ball bearings there on the inside, which is a gimmick to this layer. And the way that works is they'll extend to the outside here when it's spinning pretty fast, and then when it starts to slow down, they'll roll back towards the center, improving its lastability, giving it that high stamina rating that it's got there on the back of the packaging. And this is a bit different from the previous release that Hasbro did with this bay, which was a Galaxy Zeutron Z4, I believe, and it's a slingshot bay, and with that they didn't include the gimmick at all, so I'm really glad that they've gone and re-released it with the gimmick. And we'll go to the back side here, and I'll give you a chance to pick up that QR code if you don't already have it, and hopefully that's good enough focus for you to do so. And then we'll move on to our forge disc. We've got the 4 forge disc for this one, and it's actually a lot heavier than it looks. If I get the frame off, you can see that it's quite thick, and that helps with that massive stamina rating we've got. And we'll go to the frame, so Meteor for the frame, and it's a pretty good attack and defense frame depending on whether you've got on left rotating or right rotating bay, and ties in well with that theme they've got going with this guy. So we've got Galaxy Zeutron was the previous one, Asteroid Zeutron, and we've got a Meteor frame kind of giving it that space, tying in with that space theme. And get that frame back on, and we'll move on to that performance tip next. And finally we have Revolve as our performance tip, and it's exactly the same as the TT one. No difference between the two. It's a little different from the Galaxy Zeutron version, but which obviously had a turbo tip where you could extend this section out to give it a flat surface to run around that slingshot stadium with. And yeah, moves nice and smoothly. And looks like it'll perform well. And now we'll piece them together and have a feel of those slopes, just how strong they are, and finish things off with the usual test fire in a stadium. Alright, here we go, and get in the right spot to start with, and there we are. Okay, well that actually went on a bit easier than I thought it would have. It's got a bit of movement there as well. Picks up a bit more resistance once we get to the halfway point, but that's not as strong as I thought it would have been, especially with that low burst rating on the stats there. It's not too bad. Yeah, as I said, once we get to the halfway point. So the real test will be when it comes to putting it into some battles. And right, we'll grab the stadium now. Right, everything's ready to go now. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And oh, that's some nice smooth action. And you can feel the wind kicking off of it. Well, just sitting in center perfectly. Jeez. I don't know whether I'll actually record this until the end of it spinning, because this might make my video run longer than I want it to. So as you can see, definitely lives up to that stat on the back of the packaging there. And I hope you liked the video, and until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.